Disappointing. I think for us, understanding that this is a winnable game for us, outside of Paul having a great night and a few of the guys doing well, but I think disappointment. But understanding that, we can't really sit here and sulk. The series is not over. We got a lot of life left to give and a lot of juice to give, and we just gotta go out there and play with the level of desperation that we've never played with before. Otherwise, we'll be home.
Benny Jones, The Athletic. Tony Jones.
I'm sorry. Donovan, Rudy said that he doesn't feel that you guys came out with a sense of urgency defensively tonight. Do you agree with that? And if you do agree with that, if there's something to that, why are we talking about urgency in Game 5 of the series?
I think we came out. I think the offense, we had 2 turnovers. I had one, and I think to start the game off, we weren't. We just made mistakes. I wouldn't say we didn't call a level of urgency. I think, we came out and we're just fighting. At the end of the day, the score may not reflect it, but I wouldn't say necessarily we didn't have a sense of urgency. But at the end of the day, man, we competed. We got to continue to compete. We got to find a way to make it tough on these guys throughout the full 48. The last 3 games have been, pretty easy for them offensively, and we got to do a better job as a unit.
Eric Baldwin, Salt Lake Tribune.
You guys have been talking about the need to kind of get the defense on a higher level for the last few games. What do you see at this point that is lacking? What did you need to do tonight that you guys didn't?
I think we're going to make some adjustments. I think Paul's a little comfortable. I hats off to him for doing what he does and doing whatever. But we can't just have Royce out there and then just really help. We got to make it tough. And then when guys get open looks, just because they're quote unquote, we can't give them easy ones. We got to still get out there and contest and make them see a hand. And I think that's the biggest thing. Terrence Mann played his ass off. Reggie Jackson being Reggie Jackson. Morris is Morris. Like, we got all these shots. We got to make it tougher. And like I said, if we don't, we're gonna be home, and we have no choice at this point. And I think we will pick it up, and we will be better in Game 6 because we have no choice.
Matthew Coles, AP.
Donovan, when you're playing without your usual explosiveness, probably the ankle's bothering you a little bit, what can you do to be effective out there without your usual abilities?
Figuring it out. For most of my life, I've been able to push by, explode by, and jump through people or over people. And, for the first time in my career, I've had to play on the floor. So being able to not to just knowing when to attack, picking my spots, finding my teammates. I think that's the biggest thing, being able to kind of get off it when they're doubling me and engage in the blitz. And I think I did a solid job of that. I can do better. This is a learning process, and, it sucks that I'm learning this through the playoffs, but it is what it is, and no excuses. So just being able to kind of bait the blitz, know when to attack, and kind of just slow down a little bit. I think that's what I've been doing throughout the entire playoffs, because obviously can't really move.
All right, one last question to McMahon, ESPN.com.
Donovan, how much pain are you in? And with this being an every other day situation, is there any hope of the ankle getting better? Or is this just something you're going to have to deal with as long as you guys are alive?
I'm going to have to deal with it, Tim. It fucking sucks. I ain't got nothing else to say. It's tough when you're trying different things that you normally do, and you see spots you can get to, but you can't. So you got to find a way to make it happen. It's tough, but I gotta find a way. Otherwise, I'm gonna be home. And I said it last year that we didn't do all this, and I said during the year we didn't do all this to lose in the second round. So gotta figure it the fuck out. Otherwise, that's it. Excuse my language.